So you asked for it, I'm going to give it to you, some educational content. I'm going to start off with my current training split and why we choose the training split we do. Okay, so you always hear people saying it's got to be push-pull legs, it's got to be split body part, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Really and truly, you've got to do what suits your needs, okay? What you will need to improve is going to be different to what I need to improve. So therefore, your training setup should be specified to you, okay? In essence, at the minute, I am running a push-pull leg split, okay? However, I train legs twice per week, but it's not an upper-lower split because I still have a specified push day and a pull day, but there is 2 leg days, okay? The way we break up is 4 days training. We do push, legs, rest, pull, legs, okay? And that gives us enough time to recover between the leg sessions and also enough recovery over the week. I have trained more days per week in the past, but I don't feel that I get the same quality of work done over 5 sessions as I can do 4. I can do 4 sessions, leave everything in the gym and make sure that I've got enough time to rest. Sometimes I was doing five working days. It would cause me more of a, one day might be a bit of a coasting day, which is then suboptimal, okay? So 4 days per week, push-pull leg split. Reason being, I need more legs, okay? Simple as that. I need more legs, so with that, it means I have to train legs more often. I have to give them more stimulus. People sometimes or often bash push-pull legs because they say that you then have weak arms. But for me, I had an arm day in for a year prior to changing to this split, and obviously my arms came up. Now I have biceps and triceps twice per week because I do both biceps and triceps on push and pull day. Okay, on a push day, I do 2 tricep exercises, 1 bicep. On a pull day, I do 2 bicep exercises, 1 tricep. So each muscle group getting hit twice per week. Okay, my legs are my underdeveloped area. My back is pretty strong in terms of the makeup of it. Just needs to be bigger like everywhere else, and so is chest and shoulders. My upper body in general isn't in a bad position in terms of muscularity. My legs are lacking, so again, I need more legs. And that's kind of the way we go with things, okay? In terms of how many sets per workout, will vary from person to person. Will vary from what position of, are you in a push-up phase? Are you in a diet phase? Because at both extremes, you don't always want to be doing maximum volume, okay? You want to be doing probably lowest effective volume, okay? Because when you're on peak deficit, okay, you don't have enough food there to be managing your recovery capabilities as well. Okay, when you're in peak off season and you're pushing new weights, you're entering new territory of carrying body weight, your recovery again, because your strength is now higher, you're carrying more muscle, your recovery again is quite hard to manage. So therefore, you probably don't need as many working sets. Somewhere in the middle, we can get away with doing a little bit more work for sure. Okay, again, intensifiers at both ends sometimes aren't needed. You can get away with it more in a push-up, but in a deficit, intensifiers aren't always needed because they will just demand more recovery, can't get away with. I would generally say to people, start on a lower volume setup, and then start to, if you think, right, I'll probably add 1 more set in here and it won't really affect my recovery, then do so, okay? Don't get married to one training split or one training style, okay? Be open-minded because training's ever evolving. Things that we thought was the best thing to do even 5 years ago probably isn't what people think is the best thing to do now, okay? People, it's always new school, old school, everyone bashing each other. The people that will make the most progress are the people that are open-minded to be able to take a bit from each camp, put it into their training, see what works for them, see what they enjoy, and then be able to make progress with that, okay? Being married to one style will be the biggest downfall people can make, okay? Because you can't always train top set, back off set. You can't always train pyramid training. You can't always train German volume, because sometimes different end results need different actions to get there, okay? So be open-minded. Training is the fundamental to grow muscle. First and foremost, people always think that I've been eating, I'm doing these movements and I think I'm getting a good stimulus. If you aren't training hard enough, regardless to your exercise selection, to your sequence, to your split, if you aren't training hard enough, the muscle will not grow, okay? Stop looking for the perfect training plan and start looking at trying to be the best you can in the gym, okay? Training is a skill. It takes time to get good at it. But with that, obviously, like you say, it's more of the time you give to it, the knowledge you let yourself be around here. Don't overcomplicate it, but learn how to train hard, okay? That would be the main thing. That's my little take on it. I hope it helps you along the way somewhere. no training split is the best because everyone has different needs. You need to train hard and heavy, which is relative to yourself, and also make sure that you are eating in calorie surplus if you want to gain muscle, because that is the be all end all. Training hard, eating in calorie surplus, recovering well, do them 3 things on repeat, and you will grow some muscle.